Welcome friends to this new video of Sapphire Talks English. In this video we shall discuss the massive slide that we are seeing in the Indian rupee since the past 1 year. Many of you would remember that same time last year the price of the rupee was approximately 82 rupees to 83 rupees per dollar, but now as on 23rd March 2026 it has slid down to 93.98 rupees, that is almost 94 rupees per dollar. Now in this video we shall try to see what are the reasons of this downward movement of the Indian rupee and what is the future for the Indian rupee in the coming months and years. First and foremost, if we are to analyze the reasons for the downward slide in the Indian rupee, it is the fact that oil prices have surged massively by almost 50% in the past 10-20 days. You would be aware that India imports almost 85 to 90% of its crude oil and gas requirements. There is hardly any original crude oil or gas coming from within India. A large part of this crude and gas that we import in fact comes from the Middle East. Now since the Middle East is now engulfed in a war, the free movement of oil and natural gas is now not happening, especially since the Strait of Hormuz has been closed, and this is one of the major reasons for the import bill of India going up. You would see friends that on 28 February when the war started, rupee was still at 91 rupees per dollar, which in the past 20-21 days has slid further to 93.98 rupees per dollar on 23rd March. The reason for this slide is first and foremost the volatility in oil prices. It is also compounded by the fact that during the period, that is since the war has started, foreign institutional investors have pulled out almost $8 billion on account of their risk aversion, and this has been aggravated by the fact that the remittances coming from the Gulf region to India, from Indian expats staying over there, have trickled down. Similarly, the exports that India used to make to these Gulf countries has also been hit very badly. Therefore, friends, we would see that in the past 20 days, the rupee has slid from 91 rupees to almost 94 rupees per dollar, and this also we have to credit the RBI for, because RBI held the rupee at 94 rupees per dollar by selling almost $12 billion of its reserves in the past 20 days just to keep buying the rupee and ensuring that the slide in the rupee does not get out of hand. Now friends, all of us are aware that India runs a current account deficit, which means that it imports more than what it exports. That is one of the primary reasons why the rupee keeps sliding. This slide has been aggravated by this war. So when we try to look into the future and find out how things would move going ahead, the answer to this would be that if oil remains somewhere within $110 a barrel, rupee may hit somewhere close to 95 rupees per dollar. But if oil breaches $120 a barrel, or let's say at the most $150 a barrel, then the rupee may slide somewhere from 97 to 100 rupees per dollar. So definitely a lot will depend upon how oil prices move, whether Strait of Hormuz remains closed, whether oil and gas supplies remain stable, and a general market sentiment all over the world. Friends, if I come to know anything which is important pertaining to the price of the rupee and future expectations, I'll immediately make a new video and come to you with that information. Till then, I'll bid you goodbye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have found this video interesting, please like this video, subscribe to our channel. Till then, I bid you goodbye. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Vande Mataram.